welcome to the 2-Minute Coach, where I'll be sharing tips and strategies and growth tools in 2 minutes that you can apply to a lifetime.
Leptin is known as the fat loss hormone. And so that is a hormone that is released by the fat cells in the presence of processed foods and carbohydrates. So it's a very important hormone. And so when we get that signal, it will actually trigger for our brain to use fat as fuel. It's like a fat accelerator, a fat loss accelerator. We want to be able to use the benefits of leptin to tell our body to use fat as fuel. And that means that if you take these principles of eating less frequently and you've got the right level of training capacity and frequency, then you're depleting your glycogen. It is okay. It's not that fat and carbohydrates are bad. You want them, you need them, and they're okay as long as you're looking at these other domains where you're in a good state of health. You have a higher demand and requirement for carbohydrates. So when you eat these kind of foods, whether it's cake, whether it's pizza, whether it's pasta, you can still have that 2 or 3 times a week and activate this leptin, especially from a fasted state that will allow you to use fat as a fuel source. And the last hormone that we're going to cover very briefly is ghrelin, and that is the hunger hormone. And that is released from the stomach that increases your appetite. So if you feel when your tummy is rumbling, it may be rumbling not out of necessity, but out of routine. So it will increase your appetite and make you think that you need to eat. It might make you think that you're hungry. And this is what we call this trigger interception, that it's really important that when you have a trigger such as a tummy rumbling or you think you're hungry, you need to be able to stop and question that response and figure out for yourself, are you really hungry? Do you really need to eat? When was the last time I ate? Do I have a need for increased energy and fuel at this point? Or am I just responding to habits, to previous routines that don't serve me at this current time?
Thanks for listening. Make sure you hit that subscribe button so you never miss future episodes. And would love to get your feedback, so please give us a review on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, and Google Podcasts so that we can share 2-minute growth tools with the world.